Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy back with another one. Thanks for tuning in. This is my second ever video for the new Pixonic game, Dino Squad. Now you're looking at my little buddy here, my new best friend. This is my little velociraptor dude. You look at him go here. He's a real cool bot. I thought maybe I'd jump right into some gameplay here. Now if you want to get more of just a tutorial and what this is all about, check my original video, my first match ever that I played a little bit earlier today. But I thought I'd get right back in because that first game, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just running around mashing buttons and trying to bite people and whip people with my tail, and I didn't really know what was going on. So I had a chance to play a few more games, and it's the game's actually slowing down a bit for me, if you know what I mean. Like, I think some of you long-term, we're all pretty much veterans of these games now. I don't think a lot of guys, if this is the first time you've ever seen a mobile game, if this is your first rodeo, then it's all going to be new to you. But I think a lot of guys, you know what I'm talking about. When you start a new game, I'm going to go through little bushes here. When you start a new game, it takes a little bit of a cooling off period or a catching up period for the game to slow down enough for you to actually start to understand what's going on. And so that first game I played, I was like a chicken with his head cut off. I was just running around in circles, didn't know what was going on. I pushed my special ability and ran into a wall or run into a brick or the side of one of these beacons. Now I'm starting to get it. And so I wanted to show you some gameplay here with this little vicious bugger here, this little velociraptor dude. I'm sure he has some sort of name. I call him a velociraptor because that's what he is. Anyway, what can he do? Well, he can run up and down tunnels. Larger robots can't do stuff like that. Like one thing you're going to find on the battlefield here, there's all kinds of shapes and sizes of dinosaurs. There's everything from the Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus, Triceratops, but there's like Tyrannosauruses and just all kinds of massive duck-billed dinosaurs and all kinds of things with crazy names that you'll never remember. But the bottom line is that you got to find your niche on the battlefield. And so I am testing out this little velociraptor guy, little nippity-doo who likes to nip the heels of the big bots, and seeing what he's good at. And you know what? What I'm actually finding out is that he is among the strongest God damn, I keep saying robots. One of the strongest Dino Bots in the game. You can tell where my head's at, right? I'm a longtime YouTuber for War Robots, and I've been playing that game since 2014. And if you do like War Robots, please check out my channel, check out some of the videos I do. I do that quite regularly, including test server stuff. But now I've got gotta get my head wrapped around the idea that I'm playing Dino Bots now. Dino Bots. Anyway, so one of the things this guy, let's get right into it. So this guy here, as you can tell, super fast, and you're like, geez, Lord Pappy, what just happened there? My screen went crazy, there was lights flashing. Well, what I did was I just hit my special ability, and every robot has one. Damn it, I just said it again. Dinobot. Every Dinobot has a special ability. This guy's ability is called something stupid. I don't remember what it is, something crazy. I call it the chomp, the old chompity-doo. And basically, when you hit it, you suddenly accelerate, and if you go right at a guy, it will just bite the guy. You don't even have to push the button again. You will just bite him and cause damage. Now, another thing this guy's good at is capping beacons. And beacons, they work kind of the same and not quite the same as if you're familiar with the War Robots beacons, because number one, they're way more intricately designed. I mean, they're just a really cool, beautiful looking design, aren't they? But if you see those little triangles, the blue triangles there, and on the you'll see when we get to one on the red ones, there's red triangles. Well, what you got to do to cap a beacon is you actually have to go up to it, stand in front of the triangle, specifically that little triangle, and shoot it. And when you shoot it, you destroy it. And there's three of them. So 1, 2, 3 go around the corner, and you shoot those and you destroy it, and that allows you to heal or repair the beacon and turn it blue, and then it's yours. Now, why, other than the fact that if you cap the most beacons, the longest you win? You can see our beacon bar on the top of the screen there. We're winning quite well. One of the other advantages is when you cap the beacons, they suddenly start emanating some healing power. And if you have lost a lot of health, you can go right into that circle and you can heal up. I mean, that's kind of a cool idea, right? I mean, that's kind of something that they might want to bring to War Robots, right? I mean, that would totally transform the game. Now, the other thing this guy's good at is look at that. I mean, he's so small. You can just poppity-boo and kind of go in the bushes, and it's almost like, you can almost be like a guy in a trench coat, and you just kind of like peekaboo, and then you come out and you give everybody the big flash, except the flash is your chomp, and you chomp the guys, and it's kind of cool. And look how small I am compared to that Tyrannosaurus. And one of the things I noticed, and I played another game that I videotaped, and I'm going to do a video on that later, the graphics are just so beautiful on this, especially when you get up close. In my previous video, I talked a little bit about how I wasn't super keen on the perspective, and by that I mean the camera angle, and how I felt so far behind the action, and I still would like to be closer to the action. But I'm actually realizing in my the more I play, and the more I die, clearly, but the more you play, the more I realize that the perspective is constantly changing. Sometimes it's far away, sometimes it's almost like there's a drone behind you and that camera just swoops right in for a close-up. And so I'm not 100% drawing back my earlier critique, which is that I thought maybe we should be a bit closer to the action. But I'm trying to get over it and just trying to understand a little bit about why does the game look the way it does. And I think that's what Pixo is going for. Anyway, this is just beta. I'm going to drop a link if you want to learn how to play the game. If you're on Android or iOS, I'll have a link for you to click if you want to go and try it out yourself. I would say for a brand new game, it is really, really well polished. And there's the stats. I did fairly good. I had 4 kills, but I think I had 12 of those little triangles that I smashed, right? Like when I was capping beacons. Now, this is a couple little more funny things you're going to see. It's a really weird hanger. When you move and tilt your phone or whatever, your device, it actually shakes and moves with you. I'm not really a big fan of that, but anyway, final thoughts about this little velociraptor dude. The way that this game works is that you can upgrade in families of sort of Dino Bots. There's lights, mediums, heavies, and I think there's super heavies. And you can kind of progress through like a progression tree and get better and better and better velociraptor style bots and stuff like that. So I'm there's an example, right? I mean, there's at least 3 in your light slot. There's this guy and then 2 more guys. You need to get resources. I don't have any, and you can get new weapons, and I don't have any money for that either. But these are the medium slots. You're seeing some of the weapons there. That's your little Ankylosaurus dude that you're given that guy. But there's other guys you can add with the resources. I'm really digging the game. I'm finding it really kind of fun. I hope you are too. And you know what? If you're going to try the Velociraptor, keep it moving. Use your chompity-doo bite thing, and just go out there and have a hell of a lot of fun. And understand your job is to get beacons, destroy the other team's beacons, hide in bushes like a flasher, and once in a while jump out and go peekaboo. Anyway, that's it for now. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe, hit the like. I'm going to try to keep doing these videos. I do them for you guys, and as long as you're watching, I'll keep on making them. So until next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.